Imagine waking. We're going to explore the 7 most common things that hurt your cat. Sense that kill. Literally things you might be doing right now without realizing. Get ready, isn't it? Plastic bowls? The hidden enemy. You're trying to create a peaceful environment for yourself, but you might be exposing your cat to a dangerous, invisible battlefield. And infections. In more severe cases, it can cause abscesses and pain while eating even after washing. According to the American Animal Hospital Association, plastic bowls can develop tiny cracks, invisible to the naked eye, perfect for bacterial growth, because some of these will completely change the way you see your relationship with your furry companion. Up every day, tea tree oil, peppermint oil, eucalyptus, maybe with small bumps or redness. That could be feline acne, and one of the main culprits is plastic food bowls, cinnamon, lemon, and lavender. Even a simple diffuser can fill the air with particles that your cat breathes in or absorbs through the skin. And unlike humans, a cat's liver can't handle these substances efficiently in a world where your senses are 10 times more intense than a human's, where every sound echoes like thunder and every touch carries a deep meaning. This is the world of cats. Mysterious, sensitive creatures, extremely perceptive, yet, with all that sensory power, they can't use words to tell us when something is wrong. And that's exactly why so many cat owners make mistakes that, unknowingly, cause pain, stress, and even illness to their felines today. 1. You love when your home smells like lavender or eucalyptus, but what you might not know is that some essential oils are toxic to cats. According to veterinarian Dr. Tina Wismer from the ASPCA Animal Poison Control Center, cats lack the enzymes needed to properly metabolize certain compounds found in essential oils. This means that even small exposure can cause vomiting, tremors, or even liver failure. The worst offenders. It's ironic. 2. Have you ever noticed your cat's chin looking irritated? Plastic is a porous material that harbors bacteria. These bacteria come in direct contact with your cat's face every time they eat or drink, leading to irritation. The best option? Stainless steel or high-quality ceramic bowls, cleaned regularly and replaced when needed. 3. Mental boredom. The silent suffering. You see your cat napping on the couch and think, he looks so calm, but not so fast. Silence doesn't always mean well-being. Lack of mental stimulation is one of the most underestimated causes of feline distress. Cats are natural hunters, and even though they're domesticated, they still carry the instinct to chase, explore, and solve problems. When they live in an environment with no toys, no hiding spots, no challenges, or interaction, they develop what vets call chronic boredom syndrome, also known as environmental stress. Dr. Tony Buff, professor at Ohio State University and expert in feline behavior, says environmental enrichment is just as important to a cat's health as nutrition. Common symptoms: excessive meowing, repetitive behaviors like overgrooming, sudden aggression, or complete withdrawal. It's like living in a constant mental fog that slowly makes them sick inside the ideal. Offer interactive toys, scratching posts, vertical spaces, simulated hunting games, and regular bonding time with you. For too much affection, yes, that hurts too. This one might be the hardest to accept because it comes from love. But the truth is that forced cuddles, too much holding, and constant kisses can feel like aggression to your cat. Unlike dogs, cats value space and autonomy. When you insist on physical affection they didn't ask for, it activates their defense mode, leading to stress and broken trust. Veterinarian Dr. Mikel Delgado, feline behavior specialist, explains, signs that a cat is uncomfortable are subtle: ears back, tail twitching, body stiffness, and ignoring them damages your relationship. Of course, every cat is different. Some love cuddles, but the golden rule is simple: let the cat invite the affection, not the other way around. Real love means respecting their space. 5. Loud noises and sudden movements. A hidden panic: you come home, slam the door shut. Prolonged exposure to loud or unpredictable sounds increases cortisol levels in cats, leading to anxiety, aggression, and in some cases, physical illness. They can detect frequencies up to 64,000 Hz, far beyond human capability. Sudden noises like vacuum cleaners, yelling, fireworks, thunder, or even loud music can trigger what behaviorists call acoustic stress. Drop your keys on the table, turn the TV on high. Loudness doesn't just bother them, it frightens them deeply. Ignoring health changes. The silent cries for help, every slam, every shout, every sudden movement, is interpreted as a threat to survival. And laugh loudly on a phone call. Sounds normal, right? But to your cat, this is a chaotic nightmare filled with explosions and threats. Cats have extremely sensitive hearing, simply because no one noticed the signs early enough, according to a study published in the Journal of Feline Medicine and Surgery. Cats are creatures of routine and silence. The solution? Try to keep transitions gentle. Create a safe hiding space for your cat. It's part of their survival instinct. Until it's too late. Elizabeth Colleran, a board-certified feline veterinarian, explains, if your cat is behaving differently, assume something's wrong. Not that they're being difficult. Changes in eating habits, sudden weight gain or loss, altered sleep patterns, hiding more than usual, or peeing outside the litter box are not random behaviors, they're cries for help in the wild. Showing weakness meant becoming prey, so your cat will often act normal, even when something is very wrong. Use calming music, and most importantly, observe their reactions when something loud happens. Respect their need for peace. 6. Cats are masters at hiding pain. That's why many signs of illness go unnoticed. Doctor, one of the most heartbreaking realities is that thousands of cats suffer in silence every year. The key is observation and early action. Regular checkups, monitoring weight, checking the litter box daily, and taking any change seriously, even the small ones, can save your cat's life. 7. Punishment and negative reinforcement. Breaking the bond. Your cat jumps on the counter, scratches the couch, knocks over your favorite mug, and your reaction is to yell, clap loudly, spray water, or lock them in a room. Sounds familiar? Unfortunately, these responses do far more damage than correction. Unlike dogs, cats don't understand punishment. They don't associate your reaction with their action. Instead, they link the punishment to you and slowly begin to fear you. Dr. Sarah Ellis, co-author of The Trainable Cat, states, punishment creates anxiety and breaks trust. Positive reinforcement is the only effective method to modify cat behavior. Instead of scolding, redirect their behavior. Provide alternatives, like a scratching post near the couch, or a cat-safe climbing shelf, and reward them when they use it. Cats are trainable, yes, but it takes patience, empathy, and understanding that they are not being bad. They are being instinctive. Punishment damages the emotional connection, makes your cat feel unsafe, and can lead to hidden behavioral issues, like overgrooming, isolation, or aggression. In short, punishment teaches nothing but fear. Bonus truth: your cat is watching. Always. One of the most underestimated facts about cats is that they're incredibly observant. They notice your tone of voice, your posture, your energy. They watch how you treat others. They pick up on routines, and even detect your emotional states. Cats are emotional sponges. According to animal behaviorist Jackson Galaxy, cats know when you're angry, stressed, or sad. They feel it and often respond with withdrawal or cling. So if you're constantly tense, unpredictable, or emotionally unstable around your cat, you're creating a stressful environment that affects their behavior and health. The relationship with your cat is not just about food and shelter. It's emotional, energetic, and deeply intuitive. How to fix what's hurting your cat without blame. Now that you know the 7 most common things that can hurt your cat, it's time to understand how to fix them. The truth is, most of these actions come from love and ignorance, not cruelty. And the good news is that small adjustments can make a world of difference in your cat's life. 1. Fixing the scent problem. A nose-friendly home. Instead of essential oils, try using natural alternatives like activated charcoal filters, baking soda, or cat-safe herbs, such as catnip, silvervini, or valerian root. They help with odor without triggering toxicity. Ventilate your home often. Keep the litter box clean, and avoid using sprays or diffusers near your cat's resting area. Remember, if it smells strong to you, it's overwhelming to them. When in doubt, check the SPCS list of toxic substances before using any scented product. Your cat's nose will thank you too. Say goodbye to plastic bowls. Invest in health. It's time to upgrade the feeding station. Replace plastic bowls with stainless steel or ceramic. Both are non-porous, easy to clean, and safer long-term. Wash bowls daily with unscented soap and warm water, and replace them if they develop scratches or cracks. Clean water and food served in safe containers is a basic act of love that prevents painful skin infections. 3. Beat boredom with enrichment. A wild life indoors. Cats need mental stimulation like they need food. Create an enriching environment by rotating toys, adding cardboard boxers, paper bags, puzzle feeders, and even DIY hunt games using treats or feathers on a string. If possible, install a cat window perch so your cat can observe the outside world. Set daily playtime with interactive toys like a laser pointer or feather wand. Just 15 minutes a day can prevent anxiety, aggression, and sadness. You don't need a big house, just creative spaces and regular attention. 4. Rethinking affection. On their terms, let them approach you, like slow blinking, gentle brushing, or sitting near them without touching. Remember, closets or under the bed spaces. If your cat runs away during loud sounds, don't chase. Let them recover in peace. Cats bond through trust and presence, not pressure. Listening to subtle health signs. Be the guardian if they bump their head, purr, or rub against you. That's an invitation. If they walk away, flick their tail, or freeze, that's a no. Respect your cat's signals. Show affection in ways they appreciate. If your cat loves cuddles, creating a calmer environment. Safe, not silent. Great. If not, try using soft background music. Are they eating normally? Using the litter box. Grooming. Sleeping in familiar spots. Any change, even a small one, could be the first red flag. Ensure each cat has their own resting area. Noise multiplies stress in shared spaces. Avoid slamming doors. Even if your cat seems healthy, many issues like kidney disease, diabetes, or dental problems develop silently and create a designated quiet zone where your cat can retreat during storms. Track weight monthly and record patterns. Your awareness is your cat's biggest protection against invisible suffering parties, but consistency builds trust. And when trust grows, behavior improves naturally, or cleaning days. Pause and ask, why did they do that? Scratching the couch? Maybe they need a better scratching post. Climbing counters? Maybe they're bored or hungry, love them from a distance. Use treats, clicker training, or praise when they make good choices. Both are valid. Replace punishment with patience, the kind way both are deep. 5. To reduce noise-related stress, provide hiding spots like covered beds in multi-cat homes. 6. Set reminders to observe your cat daily. Schedule annual vet checkups. Buy a pet scale. 7. When your cat redirect behavior. Instead of reacting emotionally, punishment builds fear. Why this matters more than you think. Cats are not just pets. They are sentient emotional beings who bond deeply. They feel pain, joy, stress, loneliness, and safety. Sometimes all in the same day. Your awareness, your small daily choices, and your effort to understand what hurts or heals them determines the quality and length of their life. As animal advocate Ingrid Johnson once said, cats are not low maintenance pets, they are just misunderstood. Now, you understand more, and that changes everything. What your cat would say. If they could speak, if your cat could speak just once, they might not ask for toys or treats. They probably wouldn't even mention their favorite sunny spot or the sound of the food can opening instead. They would likely look you in the eyes and say something like this. I know I can't speak your language, aloof or mysterious, but in truth, they are emotionally connected in ways most people don't notice. They watch over us while pretending to sleep. They sit silently near us when we cry. They purr, not only to feel better. Mochi came back to life, playing again, following Claire from room to room, sleeping on her pillow while vacuuming, but they will withdraw. They will suffer in silence. And sometimes, they will get sick without showing it. She noticed Moochie shaking in the corner, pupils wide, his whole body tense. She realized he wasn't being lazy. He was afraid, and living in an environment that didn't feel safe to him but to help us heal too. But I listen to everything you say. I feel every time your energy shifts. He had been waiting. They hurt the unspoken bond between us, Me tell you a story. And that's where everything begins to change, every time your voice softens. For 2 years, Mochi seemed happy, eating well, sleeping a lot, and occasionally joining Claire on the couch. But slowly, he began hiding more, licking his belly until it turned red, and refusing to play, or your hands tremble. I don't understand your human problems, but I stay near, because you are my world. Cats may seem independent, and that's why the 7 common mistakes we explored hurt more than just their bodies. But now, real-life example, a silent cry that spoke volumes. Let a woman named Claire adopted a quiet tabby named Mochi. Claire thought, he's just lazy, or maybe he's old. She moved his food bowls to a quieter area, played soft music instead of the TV, replaced the plastic bowls with ceramic ones, gave him a tall cat tree near the window, and stopped forcing cuddles. But one day, Claire began changing small things. Within weeks, he hadn't changed. Final message. The responsibility of knowing the moment you learn what hurts your cat. You become responsible for making it right. Not in a way that demands perfection, but in a way that proves love through action. Your cat'll never yell at you, never send angry texts, never hold a grudge the way people do. And yet, when you make one small change, one quiet adjustment, one moment of awareness, they notice, and they respond with trust. That's what love looks like in the feline world. Silent signals, quiet eyes, soft presence, deep loyalty. Thanks for watching this far. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Until the next video.